Alright, testing out the waters. See if this is a good video choice or not. What do you think, Chato? Okay, Chato says it's a go. So, it's been a while since I made an update. So, we're going to say this is 7 months post op, 1.5 year on testosterone. Um, I haven't been making updates because, well, life got in the way and I was busy with other things, and the transition was slow and there wasn't a whole lot of changes happening. However, now that I haven't done an update in quite a few months, I must say that the change has progressed significantly, and I'm really really happy with it. One thing is my hairline has receded quite a bit, and I now have that little peak in the front and the receding upper forehead thing, and it cues in more masculine. My girlfriend said she saw a picture of me, 4 or 5 years ago when we first met, and well, something like that, and what I look like now. And she said, "Wow, what a difference! Your face is really squared off," and that's what she said. It was like unrecognizable. But to me, I feel like I look the same. But when I really scrutinize it, I think the hairline had a lot to do with cueing in as a masculine look in the face and squaring my face off. Facial hair is coming in slowly but surely. I got this thing for Christmas. It's like a micro needling roller, and you rub oils in it and everything. I saw it on advertisements. I really wanted it. I got it for Christmas, and I feel like it works. When I started using that, I feel like my whiskers were coming in twice as fast, exponentially better. Of course, you can't see now because I still shave for my job and try to keep clean cut, but I can feel a whole lot of things, and little whiskers are coming in areas they never were before. I mean, yeah, it started on the chin, and that's getting like deep and everything. And of course, you got your little 14-year-old mustache going on. But I can see the whiskers coming in other places. I'm very hopeful that, hey, baby, I'm very hopeful that I'll have a nice full beard when I'm fully transformed. Um, the chest surgery, as I don't know if you remember, but there was some issues with it. I had like a lumps and things that had formed, and we thought they were seromas that could just be drained, and but it turns out it might be actual scar tissue or some kind of like tissue that they can't get rid of unless I go through another surgery to cut it out. And that's disappointing. I'm not ready for another surgery, not physically, not emotionally, and definitely not financially. So that's going to have to wait. But all in all, I mean, if I don't like take off my shirt and point it out to people, it's not noticeable. In fact, I feel like I look really good in a t-shirt or a regular shirt. Um, Again, I'm 50 years old and, not the best shape, but I don't look like a girl anymore. I don't have that chest profile or anything. I look like a boy. The scars are fading very well. I'm happy with that. And they're still noticeable, of course. I mean, it's only like 6, 7 months out. But I'm also very hopeful that those scars that go across the band are going to be not invisible, but not that noticeable. And I've been looking at some tattoos. I'm going to get the 3D nipple tattoos because I opted for like just get rid of the damn nipples. We don't need those. I'll get the 3D nipple tattoos, but I was also looking at some really nice fancy tattoos that could just cover up that scar completely and still really look cool. And I'm thinking about making like Pinocchio right across my chest because Pinocchio wanted to be a real boy, and now I'm turning into a real boy. It's pretty cool. The pronouns thing, I told you that in my hometown, everybody still calls me she, her, lady, this and that because they know me and they know who I am. But when I go out of town, it's always Mr. Sir, no doubt about it. Well, recently, I would say in the past month, people in my hometown, people I don't know, of course, um, have been calling me Mr. and Sir. So I don't know what has changed there, but people are queuing in on me as more male than they had before. Liking that. I try really hard to work out and build my muscles up, but I'm inconsistent and I get lazy sometimes. But even with an imperfect workout schedule and an imperfect diet, I do feel like my muscles are getting harder and rounder, and I feel a little bit better about just getting the general overall shape of a guy, even if it is a, short, stocky little old guy, but still very masculine. Um, and when I went to my doctor the last time I saw her, which was probably maybe like 3 weeks ago, just for headaches and high blood pressure and just regular old checkup kind of thing, she kind of like touched my shoulder. She's like, "Damn, Alex," And I was like, "Yeah, I've been working out." Of course, I haven't been working out that much. It's just it's the testosterone, it's the hormones, and yeah, they're getting harder and filling out. I'm by no means an Adonis, but I'm very, very happy with just the natural progression of what the hormones are doing with me. I'm loving the way my clothes fit. Yeah, I got a tummy, because I got a little bit of a paunch, but most guys my age do, and I'm okay with that because it's still better than what I had before. I joke around. It's like I had breasts, and when I looked down, it's like all I can see is a breast. Got rid of the breast. I looked down. I was like, oh no, there's a tummy. It's like I didn't know. I really notice it now because it's protruding. But it's not terrible. It's not bad. I think I can work with it. So I think that's gonna wrap up my 6 7 month post op update and year and a half testosterone update. It's getting real. People are queuing in on me as male, and more and more and more close friends and family who have had a really hard time calling me, him or he, especially my mother, because I take my mother out to breakfast every weekend, and we see somebody she knows, of course, because it's a small town. She's, oh, this is my daughter, this is my daughter, this is my daughter. So the past, I'd say, 3 times we've been out, she has made a very concerted effort to say, this is my youngest son. And I applaud her every time, especially since she has a little touch of dementia. But she is making an effort and is doing really, really well with it, and seems to be getting the groove with it. Other close friends that we got with my mother's age and her friends or whatnot do make an effort to, call me he and him in front of other people. But when we're talking amongst ourselves, it's always she and her and whatever. I'm not going to hold that against them. I know it's a hard transition to make. I myself have difficulty calling myself him or he, man, whatever. So I don't expect other people to just switch over to that. It has been an adventure for myself and my close loved ones to make that pronoun switch. Jobs, I'm switching jobs. I got out of animal control. Not that I don't like animal control. I love animal control. I just couldn't stand the bureaucratic red tape politics of working with government. So, on the job search, looking for similar things like security and whatnot. Every interview I've had, everybody thinks I'm a guy. Everybody's going on that route. That's, I think, for the first time in this journey, to have the majority, way majority of people call me Mr., Sir, him. It's exciting. It's weird. um, but it's happening. I think I was talking to somebody the other day, and they said, "Oh, I'm so happy you're done with your transition." I'm like, "Oh no, I'm only halfway there, if that." But it's getting real. It's starting to get very real, and I'm happy. I'm happy with who I am and where I'm going with that. Puppies call me daddy now. All right, y'all. I will try and update more often. See you next time.